Bruce Lee was never just a martial artist, he was a philosopher in motion. While the world admired his lightning-fast kicks and unmatched agility, few realized the depth of the mental discipline that fueled his physical mastery. Every morning, Bruce would begin with intense physical training, running for endurance, lifting weights for strength, and practicing martial arts techniques until they became second nature. But to him, this was only half the journey. He believed the body was an instrument of the mind, and without sharpening the mind, physical skill would remain incomplete. After hours of sweat and movement, Bruce often retreated into stillness. He read philosophy, wrote his thoughts in journals, and meditated to center himself. To him, mental clarity was as important as muscle power. He often said, "As you think, so shall you become." This was his guiding principle: discipline of the mind shaped the discipline of the body. He fused the two worlds seamlessly. When practicing kicks, he wasn't just training his legs, he was training focus, patience, and presence. When he meditated, he wasn't just calming his mind, he was preparing for the chaos of combat, where split-second clarity meant victory or defeat. Bruce's balance of physical and mental training made him more than a fighter. It made him a complete human being, someone who sought harmony rather than dominance. His body became powerful, but his mind was the true engine behind his greatness. And that balance, between the visible strength of the body and the invisible strength of the mind, is what transformed Bruce Lee from a martial artist into a legend. Bruce Lee's life was a living example of the harmony between body and mind. While the world remembers him for his legendary martial arts speed, strength, and charisma, the foundation of his greatness lay in his ability to balance physical training with mental cultivation. From a young age, Bruce realized that raw physical strength alone was not enough. He believed that true mastery came when the body obeyed the mind, and the mind was clear enough to guide the body. His training routine reflected this philosophy. Physically, Bruce was relentless. His days were filled with running, weight training, flexibility drills, sparring, and endless practice of martial arts techniques. He treated his body as a laboratory, constantly experimenting with new exercises to improve speed, endurance, and explosiveness. He pushed limits so hard that even professional athletes of his time were astonished at his conditioning. But after the sweat and exertion, Bruce turned inward. He read extensively: philosophy, psychology, poetry, and martial theory. His shelves held works from Confucius, Laozi, Krishnamurti, and Western philosophers like Nietzsche and Spinoza. Through meditation and reflection, he trained his mind with the same discipline he applied to his muscles. He wrote down his thoughts daily, exploring the connection between mind, body, and spirit.